Okay, let's say hello to Cedric Haynes in for Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy. And guys, you know what stuck out to me today? The brilliant blue skies here in the valley. I mean, really nice.
It's been nice, Cedric. We've been lucky in that sense.
Yes, yes. I'll tell you what, it's really hard to complain when you have what I like to call the cobalt blue skies, and then you've got these temperatures that are pretty warm. It's perfect for going up in the higher elevations, escaping the heat, and looking at some of the beautiful fall foliage that we have already peaking in some spots in the higher elevations. But yeah, down at the surface, it is way too hot out there, folks. How hot? Well, let's talk about it. The average high temperature right now on October the 1st is 73 degrees. The hottest it's ever been in October, 89 degrees. That was back in 2010. So we're closer to the hottest it's ever been as opposed to the average high for the first. By the end of the month, we average highs in the upper 50s. So we've got to cool it down. Well, we actually had a cool front move through yesterday. You probably noticed it. If you didn't, you probably noticed it again today, especially across the northern half of the state. That's why it's actually somewhat comfortable outside right now. The temperatures in the 70s. You had south of that front, though, oh my, temperatures 80s and 90s. It's 98 degrees right now in St. George. So this upper level ridge is going to be stagnant across the area. It's going to actually push this cooler air out of the northern half of the state, and the heat is going to start to build again as we go throughout the next couple of days. Now, it's not going to be as bad as what we saw this past weekend, but we're going to still notice those temperatures getting close to and potentially breaking records again by the end of the week. Then we get a brief break with a northwesterly flow behind the front on Saturday, and then the heat comes right back on Sunday. So it's tough to shake this heat dome that's been in place across the western half of the country for the past few days. So when we talk about bringing the heat here in St. George this week, I mean, you probably just don't want to look at this, but here we go. Record high temperatures possibly here over the next several days, at least through Saturday and potentially right on into your Sunday. That means upper 90s. And remember, we've not hit 100 degrees before in October in St. George. So we're going to be very close to flirting with that here today, tomorrow, and really for the next several days, the rest of this week. In Salt Lake City, we get a little heat relief. You notice today, tomorrow, not too bad, still in the mid-80s, low 80s on your Thursday, and then, oh my, look at that. Forecasting 89 degrees on Friday. Remember, the hottest it's ever been in the month of October in Salt Lake City is 89. So if we do hit 89, not only will we break the record by several degrees, but yeah, it'll be the hottest it's ever been so far in Salt Lake City. So that's impressive. The overall theme continues to be above normal temperatures all the way through about the first 10 days or so of October. And along with the above average temperatures, the below normal precipitation chances, which means there's not a big chance of rain. Let's see if we can find something for you to hang your hats on, right? And as we look at the long range futurecast, it's all about this heat dome here centered over the area through the end of the week. But here we go. We've got a front. Look at that. Some moisture coming into the north and west. But as it moves our way, here come the clouds as we go into Friday. But notice not much in the way of a chance of rain. But what does happen is it pushes this high pressure potentially in a position to possibly start to bring up a little monsoon moisture by the four corners here. But we'll see how that plays out. In St. George, we've got lots of sunshine. It's going to be hot with those temperatures, upper 90s, close to 100. Again, that could be several days with tying or breaking record highs. So we're not done yet. And then along the Wasatch Front, maybe a record high by Friday. But yeah, I know, 89. If we hit that 89, that again would tie the hottest it's ever been in October.
Why do we have to compete like this right now?
Well, you know, I say if it's going to be this warm, and we're going to go for records, go big, go for the hottest.
That's a good perspective he has there.
Not too long ago, it snowed at the end of September for a Utah football game. Yeah, and now
what a difference. Now hockey's going to play in a week, and it's still summer. That's what it feels like.